Ibrahim Raisi. Ibrahim Raisi, the current president of the Islamic Republic of Iran, is a prominent figure in Iranian politics. Born on December 14, 1960, in the holy city of Mashhad, Raisi has had a long and influential career marked by his deep ties to Iran's religious establishment and his prominent roles within the country's judiciary. Early life and education, family and religious background. Born into a respected religious family in Mashhad, a major center of Shia Islam, began religious studies at a young age in the seminary in Mashhad and later in Qom, one of the most prestigious centers of Shia Islamic learning. Studied under prominent scholars including Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, who would later become Iran's supreme leader. Judicial career. Early judicial roles. Started his judicial career in the early 1980s as a prosecutor in Karaj and Hamadan. Became deputy prosecutor of Tehran in the mid-1980s, during a time of significant political upheaval. Advancement in the judiciary. Head of the General Inspection Organization, where he focused on combating corruption and overseeing government activities. 2. Served as the first Deputy Chief Justice of Iran from 2004 to 2014. Appointed as Iran's Attorney General from 2014 to 2016. Became the head of the judiciary in 2019, implementing reforms aimed at increasing transparency and efficiency. Political career. In 2016, appointed by Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khamenei as the custodian of Astan Quds Razavi, a powerful religious and economic institution. Ran for president in 2017 but lost to the incumbent Hassan Rouhani. His campaign focused on economic issues and Islamic values. 2021 presidential election. Successfully ran for president in 2021, winning with significant support from conservative factions. The election was marked by low voter turnout and the disqualification of many moderate candidates. Domestic policies. Economic reform emphasizes fighting corruption, boosting domestic production, and reducing reliance on oil exports. Supports small and medium-sized enterprises and seeks to increase employment. Social justice aims to address social inequalities and improve living standards for lower-income populations. Expands social welfare programs and subsidies. Healthcare and education. Pledges to enhance Iran's healthcare and educational infrastructure with better access to quality services. Judicial reforms focuses on increasing transparency and efficiency in the judiciary, aiming to build public trust. Foreign policy. Nuclear negotiations. Continues to engage in negotiations over Iran's nuclear program, aiming to lift economic sanctions while maintaining Iran's right to nuclear technology. Regional relations. Strengthens relationships with neighboring countries and regional allies, advocating for cooperation and dialogue to address security issues. Resistance economy. Promotes economic self-sufficiency and diversifying trade partners, fostering closer ties with China, Russia, and other non-Western countries. Confrontation with the West maintains a firm stance against the US and its allies, calling for an end to sanctions and condemning Western interference. Controversies and human rights record. 1988, mass executions. Accused of involvement in the mass executions of political prisoners in 1988, an event widely condemned by human rights organizations. Raisi has denied direct involvement, but the accusations have persisted. Human rights criticism. Known for enforcing harsh punishments and suppressing political dissent. His record includes the arrest and imprisonment of activists, journalists, and political opponents. 1. Human rights organizations have called for investigations into his past actions. Married to Jamaleh Alamolhoda, the daughter of a prominent cleric and academic. They have 2 daughters. His family background and connections have significantly influenced his career. Religious views. Holds conservative religious views and is committed to the principles of the Islamic Revolution. Advocates for strict implementation of Islamic law in all aspects of Iranian society. Conclusion. Ibrahim Raisi represents the conservative faction in Iranian politics and has left a significant mark on the judiciary and political landscape. His presidency comes at a time when Iran faces substantial challenges both domestically and internationally. The success of his policies in addressing these challenges will determine his impact on Iran's future. As Iran navigates these complexities, Raisi's leadership will be crucial. His presidency will be closely watched by supporters and critics alike, and his legacy will be shaped by how he addresses the myriad issues facing Iran today.